Does it not sometimes feel like we are living in a dream? Well, tomorrow we will wake up. Mr. Tommorrow, are you ready for us when we wake up? When we wake up tomorrow, there are some things we want. We want to find what? We want to find our shoes well polished. We want to find some water in the bathroom that we may take a bath. We want to find our shirts and our trousers ironed to a Pepe Calais perfection. We want to find a breakfast on our tables ready for a very religious consumption. Because let me tell you tomorrow, Mr. Tommorrow, you do not know about today. Today we go hungry. We sacrifice our satisfaction of life. We live life like we're on trial, like Brother Jero in Uganda. We live life miserable. We eat expired food. We drink fake drinks. We use Chinese products. Can you imagine having a girlfriend whose hair is Chinese? Let me tell you, Mr. Tommorrow, that I don't know about tomorrow, but today we turn our ears deaf to the marauding music of madness, made by the machine, made by the system to degrade the insignificant hopes and the insignificant lives of we, the many, for an invisible few. We live life, let me tell you, we live a life which when children are around should not be spoken of aloud. Let me ask you, how do you tell a child that one day they will have to prove they're Ugandan? How do you tell a child that tomorrow their heritage may not be enough? They will have to line up for their identity. They will have to be photographed for their identity. And should the state find them satisfactorily appropriate of attaining the tag of citizen, they will be issued with a card which will serve as a receipt for their identity. Mr. Tommorrow, I don't know about tomorrow, but today there are things that happen which when children are around shouldn't speak of aloud. Identity. What is identity? What is my identity? Does my identity wear a kanzu? Does my identity wear a gomez? Does my identity blow a vuvuzela? Does my identity appear every 4 years on the national ballot paper? Does my identity serve as a factor in the annual budget? Is it a consideration in the granting of ministerial posts? Let me tell you, Mr. Tommorrow, that there are some things today which when children are around, you don't speak of aloud. Do you know, Mr. Tommorrow, that there are some of us here who are proud to be thieves? It's an act of valor to steal. Do you know, Mr. Tommorrow, that there are some of us who desire each other's spouses, who partake and enjoy each other's spouses? Do you know, Mr. Tommorrow, that there are some of us here who have read 50 Shades of Grey? Mr. Tommorrow, let me tell you, it's too much for me to think about. So I'll ask that tomorrow when we meet, because we will meet, I will find my shoes well polished. I will find water in my bath that I may take a bath. I will find a breakfast on my table ready for a very religious consumption. But Mr. Tomorrow, when we meet, I beg, you do not tell me of yet another tomorrow.